Hello, my name is Vedant. I am a legal intern with Lexis and Company. Before starting the video, I would like to say that please like, share and subscribe the channel of Lexis and Company. Also, there is a disclaimer that this video does not promote, advertise anything or does not give any advice as per the guidelines of Bar Council of India, and this video is only for educational purposes. So in this video we will look at the case of Lex Italian Marines case, Enrica Lex Italian Marine case, and the timeline of the said case and how the Supreme Court concluded this case in 2021 after 9 years. The highly sensational Enrica Lexia Italian Marines case relating to the killings of two Indian fishermen in a sea firing incident 9 years ago, which at one point sparked of diplomatic friction between India and Italy, has attained a peaceful burial, at least as far as local proceedings are concerned. The Supreme Court quashed the criminal proceeding against the two Italian Marines, Massimiliano Latero and Salvatore Guerrero, accepting the additional compensation of rupees 10 crore offered by the Republic of Italy to the victims of 2012 sea firing incident which took place near Kerala coast. The Government of India urged the court to invoke the extraordinary power under Article 142 of the Constitution to quash the criminal case against Marines, as the International Tribunal under the United Nations Conventions on Law of Seas had ruled that India lacks the jurisdiction to criminally prosecute them. The Union government told the court that it has decided to accept the international award and also Italy's offer to pay additional compensation of rupees 10 crores to the victims. The case has witnessed dramatic twists and turns and even became an election issue in the 2014 Lok Sabha elections, with the then PM candidate Narendra Modi accusing the central government of failing to protect the interests of Indian victims against Italian authorities. So, here is the brief timeline of the said case. For February 15, 2012, a fishing boat named Saint Anthony set sail from Nindakara harbour in Kollam district in Kerala. At about 4:30 pm, at a distance of about 20.5 nautical miles from the coastline, the boat happened to pass Enrica Lexia, a tanker flying the Italian flag. Two Marines aboard the ship, Massimiliano Latero and Salvatore Guerrero, mistook Saint Anthony for a pirate boat and opened fire at it. This resulted in the death of two fishermen, Valentine Celestine and Aegis Binky. February 16, 2012, Enrica Lexia continued its sail as if nothing happened. When the vessel had approached about 38 nautical miles on the high seas towards Djibouti, it received a message from the Maritime Rescue Coordinate Center, Mumbai, asking it to return to the Cochin port to assist with the inquiry into the incident. Responding to the message, the ship altered its course and came to the Cochin port on 16th February 2012. Upon docking in Cochin, the master of the vessel was informed that an first information report, that is an FIR, has been lodged with the Circle Inspector Nindakara, Kollam, Kerala under Section 103 under Section 302, read with Section 34 of the Indian Penal Code in respect of the firing incident leading to the death of two Indian fishermen. On February 19, 2012, two Marines were arrested by the Circle Inspector Police Coastal Station from the vessel. On February to March 2012, Admiralty suits were filed in the Kerala High Court by the heirs of the deceased fishermen, seeking compensation from the vessel Enrica Lexia. Enrica Lexia files the writ petition in the High Court seeking permission to continue the voyage. The single bench allows the writ petition permitting the vessel to continue its voyage. Dorama, wife of late Celestine, challenged the single judge order before the division bench. The division bench sets aside the single bench order and asks the vessel to approach the jurisdictional magistrate under Section 457 CRPC seeking permission to travel. Lex Enrica approaches the Supreme Court against the division bench order. April 2012, the Admiralty suits filed by the heirs of the deceased and the victims reach out of the court settlement with Republic of Italy offering compensation to them. The family member of the deceased, Valentine Celestine and Aegis Binky, reached a compromise with Italian authority and each accepted rupee 1 crore compensation. The owner of the boat, Freddy, also settled his compensation suit, accepting rupees 17 lakh from the ship authorities. Republic of Italy files writ petition before the Supreme Court under Article 32, challenging the criminal jurisdiction exercised by India against the Marines. May 2012, Supreme Court allows Lex Enrica to leave India with the remaining crew other than the two accused Marines. The court asked the owner of the vessel to execute a bond of rupees 3 crore before the High Court of Kerala, undertaking to produce the vessel and ensure the appearance of the crew as and when called by the police or the trial court. Republic of Italy assured the Supreme Court that if the need for the presence of the remaining crew arises during the investigation or the trial, it will ensure the same. So this was the timeline up to the year 2012. In this video, we have understood how the case came into existence and what is the timeline up to the year 2012 and what were the order given by the bench comprising of Justice R.M. Lodha and Justice H.L. Gokhale of Supreme Court regarding the leaving of the vessel from India and the compensation and the deposit to be submitted to the High Court for the trial of the two accused. In next video, we will further understand and appreciate the timeline from year 2013 onwards. Please like, share and subscribe the channel. Thank you.